Hi, I'm getting ready to go to a little book signing event, and I've never done one before, but my understanding is that I'll be sitting at a table in the corner of the bookstore talking to people as they walk by about my book. And it won't be the comic book that I've been reading to you, it'll be the novel version of this. So I have copies of that ready to sell to these people if anyone shows up, but I don't have anything else. So I thought I would get some business cards and some swag to give out to people. And I thought I should make them myself. So I wanted to show these to you so that there's, at least if I happen to give away everything, there'll be a video record of what I've made, and maybe I'll make some more in the future. So they're in these two boxes here, and I'll move the camera overhead and I'll go through the boxes and give you a little back room view of what's happening here. So first, is this box, which I made, of course. I made the box to contain the things that are in the box. And they are business cards. So these are little slivers of wood that I've laser cut or laser etched my information on. And I'm really proud of them. I had to do them one by one because I have this tiny little laser etcher that only does small things. So these are slices of oak, and these are slices of hemlock. These two are, and the rest of these are slices of white pine. And I like the white pine a little more than the other ones because the pine's so sappy, you know, and it burns and etches in different ways, in unexpected ways, and the grain is so wide. What's the word? You know, compared to this, it's very dense. This is very loose, soft. So yeah, I'm really proud of this, and this is a design that I took from some Mayan designs that I found online. As I walk by, I'm not going to. But this will be this is what I'm going to carry the business cards in as I go to the shop, and no one else will see it except you. It's a nice little box. Yep. And then this box has some little amulets, or well, I call them placards because they are little badges that you can carry around, wear around your neck, on a little leather thong. And I have a whole bunch of designs, like different designs. Actually, it's the same design, but it's different formats of the same design. And as you saw, I have scissors and a roll of leather because I have some that I haven't strung up yet. I don't know if anybody is even going to be interested in taking one of these. So I didn't string up a bunch of them. So this design, actually I did it in two different ways. This design is derived from a Mayan glyph for rain god, and you have not seen this yet if you're watching these videos in order, because I've only, as of this reading, I've only done one issue. So this is issue 4, and here is that placard there, and I designed it. I didn't copy this exactly from the Mayan glyph. It's an adaptation. It's a rain god with a hammer on his head that is smoking, and that is very relevant to the story. you don't really see it until the end, but here it is again. Here's a picture of the placard, and you can see that they've awarded this badge to who they think is their shaman, and they're all saying "Huzzah!" Spoiler alert! If you haven't read the book, you'll know that he's done something that merits a badge. So that's the reference, and I thought it would be a good little. It represents the series pretty well. It is chalk, and I didn't think of this before, so I didn't record all of the process, but I did start recording bits and pieces of how I created these. So I have footage of the laser etcher etching these, and this material is called yucca board, and it's basically just hardboard. It's compressed eucalyptus chips, and it's not bound with anything like formaldehyde. It's just heat pressed, so you can use it very safely in a laser etcher, and so that's one of the reasons I used it. And also I was hoping, my plan originally was to get an actual CNC and carve this out of one piece of wood, as they would have done to make this little badge. But I didn't. I haven't been able to find the right combination of things to do that yet. I may still do it, but the compromise is making this out of yucca board. So I cut out this little figure in one section and then glued it onto the back of another. And that's what you're seeing here. You're actually seeing I cut it out of one, and I took the cut out and glued it there. And then I glued the outside of the cutout onto another. So that is what I have, and I'll show you the footage of the creation right now. Here are the placards assembled and glued and painted. I've also glued them onto this craft paper because on the back you see is this very obviously manufactured backing, and I didn't want that on my authentic Mayan placards. So this is a quick little rundown of me cutting off the backing and then carving out the thong holes so that I can string them up and prepare them for someone to wear around their neck. Okay, thank you for following along with me this far. I thought I would end this video by showing you everything packed up and ready to go to my little book signing event. And I have everything, I'm so pleased, I have everything fit into this file cabinet, or this file transporter. So I'll move this down and show you. But first, I wanted to show off my poster. This is what I'm going to have on my table, showing off the book. And this is actually not even the book cover. This is the book sleeve for the graphic novel. Sorry to break in on myself here. I just wanted to correct myself. This is the graphic novel cover, as you see. All 4 issues, bound in 1 volume. So what you're going to see is actually the slipcover for the collection of comics. Oh look, there's the design I used for my business card. Ain't that pretty? I can't remember where I found this, but it does look kind of Mayan, doesn't it? Anyway, back to the video. And I just sort of adapted it to something this big, and I even paid a lot of money for it to be framed at Mangelson's, pardon me. So this I'm very proud of. And just in case I do wind up talking about my comic book, I put it in this little case here. So I'll show you what's inside here first. And then open up my cabinet. Oops. So, yeah, the comics all fit right inside there. They're all going to be in here. Oh, and look, there's the, see, I made it so that the comics all fit inside this sleeve here. Isn't that cool? It's just this little sleeve, supposed to fit on a bookshelf. This was my idea for what they might like to take, for what the bookstores might like to use to contain all 4 issues of my comic book. But so far, bookstores don't want to sell comic books. They want to sell real books. So I have them all in here. Look at this. All my boxes fit just perfectly inside this file transporter. And there's the books in the bottom. I have 2 of them. It's funny. I have to buy them from... I have to buy author copies from Amazon myself. Amazon ships them to me, and then I take them to the store, and the store sells them, and they give me a little bit of the money they get from selling the books for me. That's the way it goes. So there's extra ones here, hopefully. I mean, I don't expect to sell the books at this book signing, but it's nice to have them as props, right? So that's it. I can't figure out how to get it. Oh, it's this way. Fits just perfect. Isn't that nice? So that's what it's going to look like. Thank you for watching this video. I will return with more readings from the comic.